Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. Today, we're just wanting to talk, reflect on today to say a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas to you all. It's now the 25th of December, and I just wanted to just reflect upon what today represents. But first of all, I just would like to just say thank you from Kana Calisix and UK Ghost Explorers for all the people that supported us throughout the year. We all know it's been a challenging time, and people obviously have been facing some hardship, and some people obviously are not with us and some people still are. But we just want to reflect and just acknowledge those who have gone ascended on to the other worlds, and we remember you and we love you and we still remember you and always going to be in our hearts. But let's also look at the people that are here today, and also look at the people who were born this year, born into this pandemic, and also representing a new lease of life for 2021 and for the future of the human race. And let's look at obviously what Jesus represented, because obviously today's reflection of his birthday, or the day of he was born. So let's have a look at what Jesus represented. Jesus obviously gave his life for us, so that all of our sins can be forgiven. So I think what the important thing is about Jesus and the great miracles he's done and the great prophet that he was, let's look at what he represented as a unique individual and how he obviously would have cared and been very compassionate towards people today, no matter whether it's to do with the pandemic, whether it's to do with any racism or any kind of situation like that. He would obviously be there to support us. But he also, I believe, would reflect upon where we are and hope for the future. Because there is a massive hope for our future. You know, the vaccine just coming in. You know, we have people uniting together under one banner, which is love. We have people now going out going, here, I'm here to support you. Are you okay? There's people bringing food to people. There are people talking to each other's neighbours down the road who wouldn't even know that they existed, but they're out there today giving that love. And hats off to you guys. You're doing an amazing work and amazing jobs. Let's not forget the charities that really have pulled through with this situation and have helped us to pull together and helped us to supply and support those who have not obviously been struggling through this time, who are still here today. And also the NHS, let's have a look at those, and also the frontline workers, which I'm a part of. But I just wanted to just basically reflect upon those that don't necessarily, the unsung heroes, the ones that just flow below the radar, the ones that don't belong to governing bodies, the ones that don't belong to charities, the ones that don't just belong to a thing, but they just do their bit, i.e. those individuals who would just go out on their own and just go and see if their neighbour's okay. They will go and help a homeless person. If they're just going out on the street and they see someone who needs food, they will supply the food. Let's thank the people and the children who have gone out and given their time. When they could have just been stuck at home on their Xbox or PlayStations, they've gone out and they've made differences. You know, they are truly an inspiration to us all, and something we all need to learn from. I mean, and also let's look at the people who has shifted jobs from working in corporate, gone into service, i.e. started to become carers or support services, because they have made that transition, because they know and they feel that they need to make a difference for humanity. And I just get so touched when all the people I see and I work with, and I see all these changes outside or out in the community that we all doing. You get in people from different faiths coming together. You saw the solidarity of different faiths coming together under one flag of love. You know, even when you got the terrorist attacks, and then you got people who come together because they've had to give up not so much give up, but alter their way of their beliefs. You know, had to alter the way they had to celebrate that. When normally they would celebrate it in a massive fashion, but they made it, but they still kept the faith. You know, hats off to you. And my heart goes out to you guys, because you know what? He's always watching, and he does love us all. So I think it's so important that we remember that aspect of this side of the pandemic going into next year, because next year is not just going to be such a bad test, because I don't believe that God tests us. I believe God gives us opportunity for change, and I think now for us moving forward to be a beacon to those who just try to not get involved or don't worry too much or quite self-centered. But I just want to just acknowledge those ones who have not necessarily would go out and give to charity or would go out and help somebody else, who have and seen the fruits from that. And it's amazing. I remember talking to someone a couple of days ago, and he was telling me that he was still struggling in his job, but he knew someone a couple of doors down that was struggling themselves. They just lost a job, but he was, whatever food he will buy, so say if he bought, I don't know, £20 of food, he'll buy £20 of food for next door, and he would just give it to them. But there's no ties whatsoever. And I know it's just a gesture, it's just giving, but that family, could have gone without, and yet someone else just did it. So the people that do things like that, and also time. Let's think about the old people who can't go to the over sixes or can't go to bingo now, who can't socialise, who probably are not very good with social media. But let's remember them. Let's also extend a hand out to those, and let's go out to see those people, just to sit and just to talk. Because remember, they've been here longer than us, and they can tell us a lot about the times when we were mixing, but when they were facing like the war or changes that we would not be experienced, or we mainly even experienced. So I think it's those people, and Colonel Tom is one of them. He is a shining example to that. And he's in people who are not able-bodied. They're going out and helping people as well. And I'm just like, I love the human race. I really, 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 really do. And people go to me, don't you get fed up like trying to support Sir and all that? What keeps you going? People like that keep me going. People like that are selfless, and not selfish, who would just go, I'm going out and two fingers to everybody else, I'm going to go and help. And hats off to you. God bless you. And have a good Christmas. Enjoy today. Love each other and look forward for 2021. And please, above all, please stay safe and look out for each other. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Namaste.